And then it's Friday, it's the movies. Navi Nation James Cameron's Avatar is returning to movie theaters today, the 23rd. Avatar, of course, captivated audiences more than a decade ago, in part because of the technology that James Cameron, the director, helped to develop to film and animate. The movie was shot using the Fusion camera system, which was created by Cameron and cinematographer Vince Pace. Academy Award-nominated films like Martin Scorsese's Hugo and Ang Lee's Life of Pi have also utilized this camera system. It returns with a new 4K high dynamic range presentation just in time for the release of the film's long-awaited sequel, Avatar: The Way of the Water, which will be in theaters December. Joining us to discuss all these headlines, Fisayo Durajaya, Head of Strategic Finance at FinAccess. Fisayo, good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, Rotus. Thanks for having me.
Fantastic. Let's start with YouTube. What do you make of competition and how TikTok has forced YouTube's hand to pay creators more money?
So TikTok has forced not just YouTube, has forced almost everyone in the social media space, right, to try and create something in the short video format. You know, if you remember, I think about a few weeks ago, Instagram released an update that ensures that you can only post on Reels, not long videos, just to ensure that yes, they look more like
that confused me. I thought something was wrong with my phone. I was like, no, I want a normal post. It kept saying Reels, so thanks for pointing that out.
You know, so it's just in a way to look more like TikTok, you know, in look and feel. And of course, like I said, you know, the generation, everyone is looking for the next, you know, generation of users, of content creators, of interactions, right? So, and of course, we know that yes, Facebook seems to be, you know, addressing the larger end of the market or the older end of the market. Yeah. Instagram seems to be, you know, for millennials, you know, even though I don't identify as one, but maybe my category, you know, seems to identify as part, right? Twitter is looking for, you know, more, you know, less combative type, you know, interactions on their own platforms. And of course, with the podcasting that they're thinking around, with what's it called, the live interaction they're thinking that they're launching already. So people are looking for, you know, how to reach more people, you know, as part of their their platform, right? And so for YouTube, it had been historically for, you know, for longer videos.
Right.
Like you want to watch some documentary, you want to watch a music video, you want to do all of that. But now they start introducing shorts, right? Which is again similar to what TikTok had.
You can say they're stealing. That's fine. All this came from Snapchat.
Exactly, right? So building that out already. So now they're saying that they want to start giving creators. So because what happened here is that the more content available on your platform, the more consumers will flock onto that platform. So Twitter is, YouTube is thinking, if I gave content creators more money, would they create more, you know, more content specifically targeted at my platform compared to every other platform, and which in turn will bring more viewers. And if it brings more viewers, then it means more advertising revenue for both the content creator and of course for YouTube to share. That's what YouTube is thinking around. So while Instagram is thinking, I'll design my my app to look more like TikTok, YouTube is saying that I will try to, you know, to lure content creators from YouTube to my platform. So again, this is trying to figure out how to ensure that they capture the next set of people, which are the 18-year-olds, 17-year-old, the 12-year-old, the 13-year-old type people, you know, onto their own platform. Yes.
You ever try using? I downloaded TikTok, but I deleted it. I couldn't work it out. It was just. I tried Snapchat too. That's Second Stacks. What do you make of this move? The 1.6 million pre-seed they raised, and what their business model as it differs from Bamboo?
Yes. So Bamboo, Chaka, Trove, you know, they've launched in Nigeria for some time now. And of course, their goal is that, what they're doing right now is that they're ensuring that, yes, rather than Nigerians having access to just the Nigerian Stock Exchange, it's NGX now.
NGX, that's right. Yeah.
You know, they can then invest in foreign stocks, foreign securities, especially in the US. I think right now, most of them have Nigeria Stock Exchange and of course the US on their platform, right? Nothing more. Right. So now they're saying they're moving to Ghana to ensure they expand that same thing. So maybe the Ghanaian Stock Exchange and of course the US, which is, you know, the two platforms they might probably have. So they are ensuring that retail investors have access, you know, to investment that has previously just available to larger family offices, right? So if I'm, you know, Africa's richest man, for instance, I have some Goldman banker ensuring that I'm able to, you know, invest in some American stocks, and of course not just fight devaluation of my local currency, also fight inflation in my. So again, those are things that very high net worth individuals enjoy today. So, but Bamboo is saying that yes, or Trove or Chaka is saying that guys, I can make that available to ordinary Nigerians. With $100, you can start investing in the US and all of that. So that's one thing they're doing. However, Second Stacks on the other hand says that guys, there are institutional investors that want to invest in, say, in Ghana, in South Africa, in Kenya, in Egypt. I just mentioned some of the largest economies in Africa. Right, but they do not have, because right now the exchanges are in silos.
Right.
So for instance, if I'm living in Nigeria, I can only invest in Nigerian Stock Exchange as an institutional investor. If I'm in Ghana, I can only invest in the Ghanaian Stock Exchange. If I'm in South Africa, so they're trying to say, okay, can I make this a bit more democratized, that investors across Africa can start investing irrespective of the country in which they are in. Again, targeting asset managers and larger institutional investors first, right? So that, say, an MTN IPO, which is the example that the founder gave, the MTN IPO in Ghana, for instance. Institutional investors in Nigeria want to invest in Ghanaian IPO, but somehow they can't. Imagine pension fund assets in Nigeria wants to buy Ghanaian assets, but they say no, they can't buy it because they are Nigerian businesses. So this is that's the problem specifically that Second Stacks is trying to tackle, to saying that I'll expose all exchanges across Africa to the same investor pool, irrespective of the country in which the domicile. And what will that do? It will ensure that all those exchanges, especially the better ones, have more liquidity. So imagine the kind of liquidity that is in the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, for instance.
$1 trillion.
Right. And some of that can come into the Nigerian Stock Exchange as part of this thing. So that is very big and huge for all the markets involved in the space.
You think others will follow if this works out? Because there could be hurdles with currencies and all that stuff. But you think if that works, others will follow suit and this could kick off? I mean, in fact, Bamboo, Trove, Chaka, all of it, will they change their models to you think can inspire others?
I mean, it inspire, maybe not the existing one, but it inspire new people. So imagine if I think, oh, someone is doing this in Ghana. Well, I'm in Nigeria. I mean, Ghana is like Bagada, like, it's like a street, right? Or let's Lekki Phase 1, just ensure that it works, right? So like, if someone is doing it in Lekki Phase 1, why can't I do it in Nigeria, Nigerian Stock Exchange, right? So so it can inspire some creative people in Nigeria to, okay, let me take this up and figure out, can I run through regulatory orders to ensure that I'm able to do that? Or some startup can like, if Ghana can do it, why not I launch a similar business in South Africa and then partner with someone in Nigeria and then, so it opens up
innovation. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, we're out of time. Are you going to see Avatar? I'm going to see Avatar in 3D. Are you going?
Well, I won't see it. I'll see it, right? Because I saw the last one.
Oh, you did, yeah?
I saw the last one.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're re-releasing it.
Yeah. To try to drum up interest in the sequel coming out later.
You don't want to use the one Trump up.
I'm not using that word.
Right. To drum up interest for the sequel that they're expecting in December. Right. I mean, it's good because again. But I don't know, they're only releasing this in cinemas, not on other streaming platforms.
No, because you got to enjoy 3D in the cinema. That's the whole, with the glasses and everything.
That's true. Yeah, you have to be immersed into it.
Exactly.
Right? So, except we want to use it through, say, some of the the Oculus.
There you see, ideas. Fisaya Durajai, FinAccess, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate your time. All right, that's going to do it for the Global Business Report. Do stay tuned to Arise News. From all of us, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for your company. I'm Rosu Sodiri. Up next, it's Newsday, so stay tuned.